This is I Am Awake Radio. Yeah, Ninja Scroll, baby. Yeah, check it. Eyes open to the system. Check the Vatican. Parishioners bow down and pray to dress mannequins. Antichrist a Christian, man. You can't tell. Speaking like a lamb while they lead you straight to hell. Sun worshippers, black magic spells, what they practice. No light inside of the hearts. Strictly blackness. Attack this straight up with no remorse. Cause they head off and kill the problem at the source. They endorse some mortal man. Call him Holy Father. Followers the Lucifer ruled by the dollar. Supreme Pontiff, the Rock, Holy See, also called the Vicar of Christ. Blasphemy, they believe he's Christ on earth. They all in, think he's like a god. He can heal sick, forgive sin. No, it's even when the media is trying to push him, bringing into a religion antichrist system.
It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize? It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize?
Seven Hill City, Black Pope, Jesuit, pedophiles, running wild in the church, malevolent, warlocks and witches, worshiping ISIS, Sammy Ramis screaming of heaven, word of God they twist, Eucharist, Sundays, false shepherds and sheep, blindfolded by the lies, secret that they keep, in the deep underground basement, the Vatican, cataholics giving praise to the black cat again, mixed religion, Babylonian to Egyptian, false prophets bringing in the son of perdition, fish hat, scarlet robe, mysteries unfold, behold the revelation that John was told. Gold cup filled with blood of the saints. The great whore getting drunk with the kings of the earth. It's hardcore brainwashed to believe they want peace. It's all clear, see the real when they take off the Christian veneer.
It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize? It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. It's the one world religion, don't you realize?
Yo, kneel down to Mary statues and count bees. A church filled with greed, the corruptible seed. Speaking false prophecies, fish hat and gold keys. Teaching untrue doctrines, place of heresies. Lucifer, who they follow Baphomet the goat. Check the quotes that are spoken in the Jesuit oath. Black smoke as they fellowship with Satan himself. Millions of poor people, but the church has wealth. It's the cult of the Pope, fake one, the imitator. Jesus Christ is the way, truth, and life. The mediator as they trick their beliefs on the world. They are driven to create what they want called the one world religion, with the Pope as the head of the church. You pay the price, sacrifice, small children raise up. The Antichrist live the life, walking blind. You can be forgiven, turn away, and come out of the one world system.
It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize? It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize? It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize? It's the call of the Pope, master of the lies. Come out of hell and open up your eyes. Mystery Babylon, hidden in disguise. The one world religion, don't you realize?
Yo, what's up? What's up, y'all? It's Ninja Scroll. You're listening to I Am Awake Show on I Am Awake Radio. And just coming on to do a quick little join for y'all like I normally do. I normally have these shows out on Fridays, but schedules got a little tight this week, so I'm recording this Saturday night, and I'll put it up Sunday morning. You guys can check it out if you want. I'm just looking at like the whole world, the whole situation, everything that's going on, and it's like you can see like the whole world is blind, man. Like everybody's just blind, man.
And I hear people, actually me and my mom was talking like last night or the night before or whatever, and she was saying, even the world knows, and she's right, you know. Even the people of the world that aren't believers can see that something is going on, that something's happening, and they can see that it's not good. And like today, when I was coming home from work, I walked past a couple of people that was talking. Some dude and some lady was talking, and the lady was saying, like, they was talking about the book of Revelations. And the lady was saying how Revelations is about, basically saying how it's about, you know, people that believe in the word, that believe in Jesus are going to be taken out of here, and it's good for them, but it's not going to be good for those who are left on the earth. That's what she was saying to the dude. And, you know, I don't know I can't remember exactly what dude was saying back, but I know that they were just talking back and forth about what the book of Revelation was about, and the world coming to an end is what dude, he was saying stuff like that, like, well, doesn't the book of Revelation saying the world's coming to an end and all that? But so my point is, you can see that people of the world know that something is something's up. You know, people of the world know something's up, and they know that, but they just don't want to accept. That's what's crazy is they just don't want to accept that this is the Bible coming to life. They don't want to hear that. They know something's wrong, but they don't want to see and understand and know that this is biblical, that the Bible is coming to life right in front of their eyes, and we all can see it. We all see this. But people just don't want to just swallow their pride and say either you were right, or the Bible's right, or God is real, or you know, maybe this is something to do with Jesus. Maybe they just won't. Satan has got the whole world blinded right now. I mean, they're just like, you got this whole snake, this 6-foot killer guy running around here, and everybody, you can't believe it. How can you believe this? How can you seriously believe that this is real still? It's been, what, a year and a half, 2 years, whatever? I think it started they started this madness in 2020 or March or something like that. Yeah, it's like March of 2020. It's been a year and a half. All of 2020 was just crazy and had us locked down and mask on faces and and people in fear, people afraid to go outside, people afraid to be around their family members. They told us we couldn't go to church. They told us that we couldn't go to stores, we couldn't go to the restaurants. And I'm saying we in general, but I didn't do that stuff, you know. I lived my life like it was regular. But you guys are believing that this is real, and they're still walking around here with masks on. You still walk around here in fear. I see people when I'm at work, and it's not as many as it was before, but I still see people when I'm at work. They come into the store with masks on, and I'm like, who are you protecting? I don't have a mask on. I don't have no snake bites. You don't know that I don't have no snake bite. You don't know that. Maybe you think that because I don't have a mask on that I got the snake bite. But you're wearing that mask. They say you're wearing a mask to protect you, to protect the other person, not you. They say that you wear a mask to protect me. That's what they say. Just in case you might have it, so you don't spread. You want to stop the spread. So they tell you to wear a mask to protect me. Did you ask me if I needed your protection? Did anybody ask anybody, do you want protection? I don't need anybody to protect me from anything. I protect myself and I protect my family. Whether it be from a 6-foot killer or a real 6-foot killer. But the point is, you're not wearing that mask to protect me, and you daggone well know it. You're wearing it because it gives you a sense of confidence, a sense of safety. You think that you're being protected by wearing that mask. You think it's keeping you safe. When did y'all start caring about people all of a sudden? When? I don't know how many times it snowed here in Jersey and people pulled over on the side of the road and cars are stuck and y'all just drive by them. It's happened to me. You just drive right by, go right by us. You don't care that we stuck out here. How many times have you driven by somebody stuck on the road when it ain't snowing or anything like that? It's just just the car breaks down. Do you stop and help them? Stop acting like y'all care about people because you don't. You're doing it for yourself now. I mean, come on. There is nothing out here. Look. It's wintertime now, so you will see now. Now you will see some sneezing and some coughing because it's that time of season. It's when your body temperature drops and I don't know if there's viruses or not. That you hear flu viruses, you hear about that, but I don't know if that's true anymore. I just think your body just gets weak around this time of year from all this toxin that you consume. And your body is just getting stuff out of you. Now, some people might say differently, and maybe they're right. Some people say there's viruses out there. Some people say that because they can spread it to other people in the household. Maybe that's bacteria you're spreading. I don't know. I just know that this time of year you will see a lot of people sick. You will see a lot of people sneezing, coughing, headaches, stuff like that. But you didn't see this in the summertime. And don't lie. Don't tell me that you did. What you're about to see this winter is not what you saw in the summertime. You didn't see people walking around with tissues in the summertime. You didn't see that. You didn't see people sneezing all over the place and coughing. And if you did, you might have seen one or two. They might have had some allergies or something like that. But you didn't see hundreds of people because they tell you that this many people, thousands got tested and thousands have the 6-foot killer. That's what they're telling you. Thousands of people, 210,000 people got the 6-foot killer, got tested and got the 6-foot killer. And the 6-foot killer is nothing but a cold, basically. That's what they say. That's what the symptoms are. It's a cold. Some of y'all be like, it's the worst cold I ever had in my life. You don't know it, man. Come on. I ain't never had nothing like this ever. I never felt this way before in my life. Man, you're 63 years old. You don't remember what you felt like when you was 10. I said that before on one of my other shows. I'm not going to rehash that. But the bottom line is, Satan has got the whole world blind. You're all freaking blind. And it's time for you to wake up. And it's too late for you to wake up to what they're about to do to you. It's too late for that. Because it's too many of you already asleep. It's too many of you fast asleep. And you're not waking up. And that's all they need is the majority of you guys sleep. The majority of you blind. The majority of you just simply following and doing whatever they say. And that's all they need is the majority. Because the rest of us, they're going to round up and take care of us. And you're going to help them. Because you believe. This is sickening. absolutely sickening. How you can sit up here and think that there's something floating around and it only goes 6 feet. That can't go through plexiglass. That's dangling from ceilings like this, just dangling. And that's supposed to stop this 6-foot killer? Or you could put a sock around your face, a hat. People was putting drawers around their face for their mask. People was making masks out of socks. People was making masks out of do-rags. People was making masks. It didn't matter. Y'all remember when this first started? And that was when it was supposedly at its worst. It was at its worst then. But we was allowed to walk around with anything around your face. Then you go out here and you see masks laying all on the ground. All over. Where's the biohazard bins at? How come there's no biohazard bins around, stationed all over the towns? So that people can properly dispose of these hazardous masks that people have been breathing 6-foot killer into. Come on, man. I'm just out of my mind with this stuff. I just can't see. I don't understand why y'all can't see. How come my man at work was like, he was saying that like McDonald's and all these other fast food restaurants, they don't have indoor dining no more. They don't have indoor dining because they don't have, hold on a second. They don't have indoor dining because they don't have staff. All right? So they don't have indoor dining because they don't have staff. That's what they tell us. They don't have enough people to work. But then my man was like, they doing that on purpose. He said, because they got the kiosk in there, so they don't have to pay nobody and they can make extra money. That sounds like it's pretty right. It does. But why can you believe that? Why can you believe that they will come up with something like the 6-foot killer to make people not work, all right? To say that we can't get, so people won't work. So you don't have enough staff to fill a McDonald's to have indoor dining so that you have to go through the drive-thru. And that's how they make their money. Number one, I don't think that's clever. If that is what they're doing, hold on a second. It doesn't make any sense, honestly, because you're telling me that you're willing to cut off some of your income, the income of people coming into the store and through drive-thru, and you're going to cut that off so you can have just drive-thru. So that doesn't make sense when he was saying they're not making more money with people just going through drive-thru. They're not. It's less people coming into there now. It's less because now you done cut off that source of people coming into the store and buying stuff and going through drive-thru. You cut that off. Not everybody's going to go through drive-thru. Now, but let's say that was the thing. Let's say that people actually that these companies actually did that on purpose. How can you believe that? You can sit up here and tell me that that's what's going on, that there's a conspiracy going on to get people not to work in fast food restaurants, and so there's no indoor dining, so they don't have to pay employees to work inside the store. That was his whole thing was, we don't have to pay employees to work inside the store. Because you guys, we got it set up where nobody wants to work. So we don't have to pay employees to come inside the store. We want you to go through drive-thru and we can serve you that way. That's the thing. That's his conspiracy theory. He can believe that. He can believe that every fast food restaurant around here, and I can't say specifically if it's around the country, but I know in Montana it was like that. They didn't have indoor dining. I know here in New Jersey, A lot of the fast food places don't have indoor dining. And it's probably like that all over the country. But my point is, you're going to sit up here and say that these fast food restaurants all got together and conspired to have people not work using the 6-foot killer so that people won't come into work. You won't have enough workers to open up indoor dining so they can have drive-through only. You can believe that conspiracy. So that in that way they don't have to pay employees. They can have less, or they can have the kiosks. Okay, let's say they reopen back up, they have the kiosks set up, so now they don't need employees. All right, so now you can open back up. You don't need employees to run the inside. You got the kiosk set up now, so you go in there and you can order your own food. That was his conspiracy theory. He can believe that. He can believe all those things come together, but he can't believe one thing: that the 6-foot killer doesn't exist. He can't believe that. He can believe everything else, all the other things that all the restaurants got together and said, we're going to do this, we're going to make it so that people don't want to come into work. We're going to make it so that we'll have kiosks set up. We're going to make it after the kiosk is set up and nobody wants to come back to work, but there'll be no indoor dining. Everybody has to go through the drive-through. And after a while from that, then we'll reopen. After people get the snake bite, we'll reopen and people can come in and we won't have to pay employees to ring them up front because they can use the kiosk. So we'll save money that way. That's his thought process. That he can believe. He can believe that all that happened. But he can't believe that the snake bite, that the 6-foot killer is not real. He can't believe that. And all the other stuff, yeah, I can believe that. But the 6-foot killer being real? Oh, no, it's got to be real because they said it. Didn't you hear him? You didn't hear him say that? It was on TV. They said it. So if they said it, that means it's real, right? Come on, y'all. What is happening here? I know what's happening here. This is all God's will. This is what God has planned. God is allowing his plan to work. And that brings me to another thing. I have to do that. I have to learn to allow God's plan to work, to allow his plan to work. Stop forcing my own plan. I'm not doing that no more. I got to get back into the word and I got to let God's plan work. Whatever he has for me, planned for me, I got to let that go. I can't try to force his hand. I can't try to push my own plan. I tried that too many times. It does not work. So I'm going back. I'm going back to turning my life over for his will. And yeah, I know I just switched it up on y'all from the snake bite and the 6-foot killer to that, but maybe we all need to do that. We all need to allow God to work in our lives. Stop worrying about snake bites and catching the 6-foot killers and all that stuff. That stuff ain't real, man. And the snake bite ain't gonna do nothing but hurt you. It might not hurt you immediately, but it's gonna hurt you in the long run. You're gonna have to get like 4 or 5 of these joints, man. Y'all don't see that right now? How come? Why can't y'all see that it's gonna happen? They already got y'all taking 2 of them, and then they're talking boosters. Y'all gonna get 3, 4, 5 of these joints, and you don't have a clue what's in them. Oh, but I did my research. Oh, well, they told me that this isn't in it. You don't have a clue what they're doing to you. And those believers out there, Bible-believing Christians out there that are running around either promoting this thing or getting it themselves, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be ashamed of yourselves, and you need to repent and ask the Lord to forgive you for doing this, because you don't need that if it is real, and we know it isn't. We know it isn't. You know it isn't. You know it's not. You don't see none of this crap happening. Oh, my uncle died from this, or my aunt died from this. I hear that stuff. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. You don't know for sure if that happened either. All you know is that somebody told you they died from it. That's all you know. You don't know if they actually died from that or not. Somebody told you that though. So you believe them. Stop that. You weren't even allowed in the hospitals half the time when these people were dying in these hospitals. You don't know what they died from. Why weren't you allowed in the hospital? Because the 6-foot killer? Ain't that what the hospital's for, to stop the 6-foot killer? You couldn't go into the very place that they have set up to help you get better from the 6-foot killer? You couldn't go in there because of the 6-foot killer? Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all, we need to huddle up, get the plan, and break. Break. Start thinking. The game plan is to think. Look what your eyes see. Think, do my eyes see 6-foot killer? No. I'm tired of hearing a taste and a smell thing. I'm tired of hearing that. Y'all act like nobody's ever had that happen to them before. That's how y'all acting. This ain't the first time that anybody's ever lost their taste and smell. Shoot, it was on Everybody Loves Raymond in 2005. What's that? 16 years ago? 16 years ago, somebody lost their taste and smell on a TV show. And they didn't mention 6-foot killer. What was that? Why? How did he do that? Maybe you lost your taste and smell the same way he did. Frank from Everybody Loves Raymond. Maybe that's what you don't know. All you know is what they tell you. Because you're not going out there and looking for yourself. And if you do, you can find out. But you don't have to go that far. All you got to do is think. And look. I'll tell you, boy. I'll tell you, man. Satan got this whole world blind. You're all blind. You cannot see. And God allowed him to blind the whole world because it's just going to bring his plan in. Satan don't even know that he's working for God right now. Satan thinks that he's doing stuff to win this war, this spiritual war. But he don't even realize that he's working for God. He's doing God's bidding. God's like, go ahead, do that, because when you're done doing that, I'm going to do this. And this will be fixed, and you'll be back over here running around doing whatever you got to do, trying to make me look whatever. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, get yourselves right. Wake up. Here's why you were sleeping. Me and my man Joshua. You're listening to the I'm Awake show on I'm Awake Radio with Ninja Scroll.
This whole, institutional racism it's merely an excuse to destroy literally the minds. Mao used it. Mao Zedong used this. Of course, it was used by Stalin. It was used by the Nazis. It's a technique that's used to break down your personality and actually rebuild you as the new man. And you are going to be rebuilt as the new global citizen.
While you were sleeping, nobody stuck in your house. They was already in, walking soft as a mouse, whispering lies into your ear to cause doubt. And you're never, ever, ever gonna figure it out. You were sleeping lockstep, first hit the scene. Look it up if you want and you'll see what I mean. They plot and scheme so they can reign supreme. An event to a wonderful, they plan off clean. Put your mask on, wear it in your bed while you're sleeping. Talking heads on the TV, the lies they be speaking got me freaking out. Man, I just can't stand it. It's so easy to see that. I almost said the N-word and wondered around the trigger, but I figured that would only make my problem bigger. Other Black Lives Matter, that's the chant of the people, but they don't even care about their own black people.
It's going down while you were sleeping. They steady creeping. They play you leaking. You don't care what you do. Looking at you like you're reading because you're weakened. You better wise up now, come on. It's going down while you were sleeping. They steady creeping.
find a whole nation. A year ago complacent, couldn't care for the neighbors. Now they say they're saving lives with random piece of paper on their faces. But let's face it, it's a game that got you playing. Got your name and your location, call that contact tracing. Monitor your lives every moment. What we're facing is directly adjacent to a prison replacement. They call it lockdown. And they're not about to stop now. Shutting all the shops down, but just the mom and pop's out. Can you not see that these are new Nazis? And pretty soon they wanna see your vaccine ID, cause they need proof that you're on the side. Gotta see who won't comply. I will not sit by and just watch as my people die. I'm trying to save some lives, trying to open up your eyes. I'm just hoping we survive. Better put your faith in Christ, cause
It's going down while you were sleeping. They steady creeping. They probably leaking. I don't care what they're looking at you like you're beating. Because you're weakened. You better wise up now, come on. It's going down while you were sleeping. They steady creeping. They probably leaking. They don't care what they're looking at you like you're beating. Because you're weakened. You wake up and your life is gone. It's going down while you were sleeping. They steady creeping. They probably leaking. They don't care what they're looking at you like you're beating. Because you're weakened. You better wise up now, come on. It's going down while you were sleeping. They steady creeping. They probably leaking. They don't care what they're looking at you like you're beating. Because you're weakened. You wake up and your life is gone.
Some may say I'm not a human, nothing but a fetus, even though my heart does beat. I have ears, I have eyes, and it is no surprise. Like you, I have hands and feet. God made me just like He made you and everyone else. You don't want me, cause you're just selfish, thinking about yourself. You believe I'm not a person, and I don't have any worth. Growing peacefully, I'm supposed to be in the safest place on earth, yeah. There are other ways you should think about. Yeah. I hope you explore your options. Don't throw me away, let me live my life. Put me up for adoption. Put me up for adoption. Yes, I am a human, listen to my heartbeat. God made me just like you, do what's right. I deserve to live like everybody else. Yeah. It may be your body, but it's mine. They say it is your body and it is your choice to do what you want to do. But I am not your body, I'm a little person living inside of you. God made me just like He made you and everyone else. You don't want me, cause you're just selfish, thinking about yourself. You believe I'm not a person and I don't have any worth. Growing peacefully, I'm supposed to be in the safest place on earth. There are other ways you should think about. I hope you explore your options. Don't throw me away, let me live my life. Put me up for adoption. Yes, I am a human, listen to my heartbeat. God made me just like you, do what's right. I deserve to live like everybody else. Yeah. It may be your body, but it's check it. Nearly 57 mil killed by Planned Parenthood in the name of women's health care. Really up to no good. They should all be prosecuted for the crimes they committed. Selling baby parts for profit. On tape they did admit it. I don't get it. You claim it's not a life growing inside, even though it has a heartbeat, ears, nose, feet, and eyes. And X and Y chromosomes tell us if boy or girl. Not a life down here on earth, but it will be on other worlds. Use terms like abortion and fetus, but it's crazy, cause abortion equals murder and fetus equals baby. The reason why you use these words so you feel no remorse and leave behind your guilty conscience, go about your course.
There are other ways you should think about. I hope you explore your options.
Please explore your options.
Let me live my life. Put me up for adoption. Yes, I am a human. Listen to my heartbeat. God made me just like you. Do what's right.
Do what's right.
Like everybody else.
I deserve to live
my life.
Oh, it's my life. It's my life. I don't wanna die. Let me live. I just
Who did you call?
I call no one.
Don't lie to me. Who did you call?
I call I Am Awake Radio. They help people like me in need to learn the truth.
Lindy Stills. I Am Awake Radio. I remember you. I remember you. Let's go. I Am Awake Radio. Home of the awake. Yeah! Peace. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I'm Joan London. And when I'm watching YouTube and I want to get some real good shows to watch that's entertaining and fun and bring me some good information, I turn on I Am Awake Radio. That's right. Just go to Ninja Scroll's YouTube channel and check out I Am Awake Radio. In particular, the I Am Awake Show. That's right. I said it. I'm Joan London. Say I ain't. And I kick. This is Reverend Bunny Griggs, and I approve this message. The global elite want you to get the snake bite. The World Economic Forum wants you to get the snake bite. Joe Biden and Donald Trump want you to get the snake bite. Democrats, Republicans want you to get the snake bite. Two cheeks of the same butt want you to get the snake bite. But Reverend Bunny Griggs says, man, you must be out your cotton picking mind if you get that snake bite, man. I'm Reverend Bunny Griggs. And if you get that snake bite, I got to say something wrong with you, man. Man, what's wrong with you? You don't need no snake bite. What you need a snake bite for, man? Ain't no 6-foot killer out there. They tell you it's a 6-foot killer just floating around up in the air and all that like that, man. You must be out your mind, man. Ain't no 6-foot killer out there. It only goes 6 feet. It don't go no further than 6 feet, man. You mean to tell me if I just stand 6 feet away, I can't get killed by the 6-foot killer? What of it? You must be out your mind. Don't believe in the 6-foot killer. And don't believe in the snake bite. You better not get it.
It's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya. Be sure to beat ya. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick.
Yeah, man, you know this is it, man. This is the I Am Awake Show with Ninja Scroll. Right here, man, on I Am Awake Radio.
Yeah. Yo. Alright, yo, what's up, y'all? Y'all listen to the I Am Awake Show right here on I Am Awake Radio. I'm Ninja Scroll, your host. You see me? Okay? Well, we're doing a short show today. I'm not doing a whole 2 hours on. Alright? So, just do hours on. That's what I'm doing here. Anyway, it's about that time. For what y'all been waiting for. If you didn't see the short, you want to check it out right here. This is the time for what? Let me see. I should have had this all queued up. But it is time. Whoa, where is it? Here you go. It is time for. I said. One more again. What you talking about, Willis? Episode number 3. You see, because episode number 2 we did live over on Aaron Moffat's channel. Go check that out if you haven't. Aaron Moffat read that live. All right, so it was funny. So, I'm trying to see if I'm in the joint. But check out Aaron Moffat's channel and go check out the episode, I believe it's episode 2, of what you're talking about, Willis, right there. I'm going to eventually download it and upload it here. But right now, we're going to do episode 3 of what you're talking about, Willis. let's kick it off right now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for What You Talking About Willis with your host, Linty Stills.
Yes, welcome everyone. I am Linty Stills, and you are listening to What You Talking About Willis. This is the show where we highlight some of your favorite and the best hip-hop, pop stars' lyrics so that you can listen to them and love them a lot more. Today's guest reader is Reverend Bunny Griggs. He will be reading a song by Gunna and Lil Baby called Drip Too Hard. So take it away, Reverend Bunny Griggs. It's all yours.
Well, thank you there, Lindsay. I am a Reverend Bunny Griggs, and today I'm going to be reading some of these lyrics from some of the best and the hottest hip-hop artists out there today. This one just happens to be in particular by a song by Gunna and Lil Baby. Like Linda said earlier, this one is called Drip Too Hard. Drip Too Hard. And I'm Bunny Griggs, Reverend Bunny Griggs, so you got to listen to me because I'm about to read these lyrics. These very nice lyrics from these fine folks over here. Now, let's get to it. First verse. Run that back, Turbo. You can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Man, I give them the drip. They sucked it up. I got them on it. I bought a new Patek. I had to watch, so I two-toned them. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up until the morning. That ain't your car. You just a Lisa. You don't own it. If I'm in the club, I got that fire when I'm performing. The back end just came in all hundreds. Vibes galore, cute shit. They all on us. I'm from Atlanta, where young niggas run shit. I know they hating on me, but I don't read comments. Whenever I tell her to come, she coming. Whenever it's smoke, we ain't running. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. Don't F around and drown off this wave. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she getting slayed. Do this all the time. This ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' F around and drown off this wave. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she's been on my mind. Soon as she get back, she getting slayed. Do this all the time. This ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. That must have been the hook right there, so we ain't gonna read that again. We just gonna get to the second verse right here. Here go the second verse. Every other night, another dollar getting made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child. I got boogers in my face. Diamonds dancing on the dial like this shit is a parade. I don't want a chain. Young Gunna, not a slave. I had to draw the line, too many bees getting saved. TSA harassing me, so I took a private plane. These peas niggas lacking while I'm working on my aim. Drip too hard, charge it to the card. Designers to the ground, I can barely spell the names, Drip too hard, caution on the floor. You gon' F around and drown trying to ride a Negro wave. drip too hard, don't stand too close. You're gonna F around and drown off this wave. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little vibe. She gone, wait a minute, that's the, hold on. That right there is the hook. We're gonna go to the next verse. Is there a next verse? Ain't no next verse, that's it, y'all. This is Reverend Bunny Griggs, and I just read Gunna and Lil Baby Drip Too Hard. Thank you, Reverend Bunny Griggs, for reading Drip Too Hard by Gunna and Lil Baby. It was one of the best I've ever heard in my life. And I want to thank you all for listening to What Are You Talking About, Willis? Right here on I Am Awake Radio, the I Am Awake Show. I'm Linty Stills. Goodbye. Tune in for more What You Talking About, Willis. Right here on I Am Awake Radio, the I Am Awake Show. What You Talking About, Willis? Sponsored by Pfizer.
What you talking about, Willis?
Bunny Griggs was reading Drip Too Hard. Yo, Bunny Griggs is a funny dude. The Reverend Bunny Griggs, Drip Too Hard. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed this segment. What You Talking About, Willis? Third installment. We got another one coming next week. If you want to be a guest reader on the What You Talking About, Willis show, hosted by Linty Stills, all you got to do is leave a comment in the comment section or email me at vemusic1@gmail.com. That's simple. Comment in the comment section saying, yo, Ninja Scroll, I want to be a guest reader on the What You Talking About Willis segment, or hit me up on my email, vemusic1@gmail.com. And I'll get back with you, and then we'll set it all up, you know, and you can do the reading and all that. And you can you can be like Bunny Griggs, Reverend Bunny Griggs. So, yo, that's where we at here. All right, well, we only got like 10 minutes. I'm only doing an hour tonight, so I'm gonna play some music out here. Drip Too Hard. Drip Too Hard. I'm gonna play this song. This is my song, Raise Up Your Idols. Check out the video. Aaron Moffat made it. Check it out. Raise Up Your Idols right here on the I'm Awake show. I'm Awake.
You know, I guessed that you would be the only one who would dare to come here. You've got courage.
Deep thoughts stay into my mind. Sometimes I wish that I was still blind and couldn't see how you fall for these things. The great deceiver pulling all of the strings. No drill, no test. Got you running around in a girl's dress. What a mess. Little Nas X, mind twisted. Lifeboat, you missed it. See it sailing off in the distance with no resistance. You fell for the lion, Satan persistent. He got his claws dug in deep. Even tells you when to speak, you ain't free. You in bondage to sinning. He got you thinking losing is winning. Murderer since day one. The only way out is to repent, believe in God's son. We're coming to expose these liars. The truth will set the world on fire. I'm ringing bells like ding dong. Some of y'all told just might get stepped on in this song. You belong to the father of lies. Put your idols on pedestals and raise them up high. Kenneth Copeland style, Joyce Myers, T.D. Jakes all bound for the hellfire. Kanye West, Tom Bentley, ninja kick to the chest. Yes, you best believe I'm prepared for this battle, and I can see how they treat us like cattle. Great reset on the path coming through. You don't believe not a dang thing I'm telling you. Mr. Magoo type blind, but you can't see. Take advice from celebrities on TV and in movies. Dr. Fauci lying right through his teeth. Take a real deep look at what lies beneath.
We're coming to expose these. The truth will set the world on fire.
Unbiblical teaching, cherry picking verses from the Bible and reaching. Preaching your own interpretation, deceiving your flock, leaving them to damnation. Tongue speaking and chants, walking like dogs, crawling on the ground, fake Holy Ghost dance. Pied Piper, followers are like mice, set you up just to worship the Antichrist. My advice, if you hear it, not Holy Ghost but Kundalini spirit. Demon possession, you follow without question, ignorant to the spot that you get in. Take your ears you desire, get those you admire and raise them up higher. Their motives you do not inquire, like Elijah we torch them with fire.
We're coming to expose these. The truth will set the world on fire. We're coming to expose these. The truth will set the world on fire.
Yeah, raise up your idols. You heard it right here on the I Am Awake show on I Am Awake Radio. That's Ninja Scroll, baby. Yeah. Yeah. You can check out all my music on my website, officialninjascroll.webs.com. That's officialninjascroll.webs.com. Go check it out. Go get you some CDs. Go get you some digital downloads. Go get you some t-shirts, some hoodies, cups, napkins. I got napkins. No, I ain't got no napkins. I should get some napkins so y'all can wipe your mouth. Oh man, something's wrong with y'all cats. Thank y'all for everything, for listening to the shows, checking out my videos on my channel, listening to my music. I really do appreciate that. It feels good to know that I'm not making music in vain. I'm not out here just putting music out and nobody's hearing it. I appreciate it when you guys share it. I really do appreciate that. Let other people hear it. Give away my CDs, whatever. And if you just hit me up if you can't afford anything, if you want to send something, I don't know, just hit me up. So hit me up if you can't afford to purchase a CD, I can send you a digital copy for free. Right in the email, man. All you gotta do is just unzip it, and you can have the joint. I'm about trying to help. I just want to wake people up, man. It's, I don't know. I got a job, so it ain't all about making money. Money's good. It helps out when you guys buy stuff and donate and stuff like that, but not necessary. I'd rather, if I can't help you in other ways, like if you can just pass my CDs out or make copies of the CDs or make copies of the digital downloads and pass them out to people. That's banging too, because, getting me out there and people can hear the message that I have, and I'm hoping that the message that I have is a righteous message, and a message that is edifying to people, not like them joints that you hear on What You Talking About, Willis. I think next week I'm going to do a pop song. I know I pick on hip hop. I pick on hip hop artists, but some of y'all pop songs. What You Talking About, Willis, applies to them too. Yes, it does. All right, so we gonna get up out of here, man. Once again, I thank you guys for jumping on, man, and listening. I really appreciate you guys. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm gonna end this song. I'm gonna end the show with "Let This Be the Year I Go." And please, Lord, let this be the year I go. God bless y'all. Be safe. Hit me up, vemusic1gmail.com, officialninjascroll.webs.com. I love y'all. Be safe. Peace.
Return is my devotion. No, you are to yearn, Lord. Please take me away from this wicked place. I can't take it anymore. I pray that they'll turn to you and see that you're the truth, but they don't want to. He's got them all confused. Ooh, the father of all lies got the whole world blind. People going out of their mind. Censoring me, trying to make me be what they want me to. And I can't wait to see you coming in the clouds and you call for me. I hear your voice out loud, Lord. You are my saving grace. Can't wait to see your face. Always start when it's talking, and we're only walking. True colors start to show. When the world starts to hate me, beat me down, degrade me, finding out who's friend or foe. Even though it's hard for me, keep my eyes on the light at the end. I know this world is going crazy. Jesus, come and save me. Let this be the year I go. This world is filled with hate. I see the storm clouds moving fast my way. You need to get saved now, Lord. I pray that they will hear this message really clear. Where you're living in the end is here. What you really see. He's got the whole world blind. So the truth from all the lies. No, the tears from the weed, bitter from the sweet. I can't wait until you come and get me. People don't treat each other like they should. They don't want to hear my side, the censoring me, trying to make me be what they want me to. And I can't wait to see you coming in the clouds and you call for me. I hear your voice out loud, Lord. You are my saving grace. Can't wait to see your face. All this time when you're talking, and we're only walking. True colors start to show. True colors start to show. The world starts to hate me, beat me down, degrade me, finding out who's friend or foe. Even though it's hard for me, keep my eyes on the light at the end. I know this whole world is going crazy. Jesus, come and save me. Let this be the year I go. All this talk when they're talking, and we're only walking. True colors start to show. True colors start to show. The world starts to hate me, beat me down, degrade me, finding out who's friend or foe. Even though it's hard for me, keep my eyes on the light at the end. I know this whole world is going crazy. Jesus, come and save me. Let this be the year I go. All this talk when they're talking, and we're only walking. True colors start to show. When the world starts to hate me, beat me down, degrade me, finding out who's friend or foe. Even though it's hard for me, keep my eyes on the light at the end. I know this whole world is going crazy. Jesus, come and save me. Let this be the year I go.
You're listening to I Am Awake Radio, home of the awake.